first pitch is moments away in Atlanta. It's the Marlins and the Braves, and it's coming up next. Now from 755 Hank Aaron Drive, a look at Turner Field here in Atlanta. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the East-leading Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here.
Leading off tonight for Miami, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. A look there at our scouting report is here's what you'll see out of this 23-year-old right-hander. Christian Yelich will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. First offering on the way. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Michael Morse will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, the number 2 and 3 guys come through with back-to-back hits here with 1 out in the first. Now they've got something cooking, and they'll try to stake themselves to an early lead.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The next pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Young is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Martin Prado will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
The 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
He's set. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
A man on third with 2 down. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Fouled back. Full count offering on its way. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, and when your ace is on the mound, this is exactly what you want to do offensively. Get him some early runs, hopefully take the life right out of this crowd. Things are looking good for him early.
And the folks here in Atlanta should be interested in watching this fella as the former Braves phenom Jared Saltalamacchia stands in. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
No strike.
Donovan Solano would be next. Now the 3-0 pitch.
Yep.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
2 out with the man at first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Donovan Solano will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He's ready now. The pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes a 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Miami's out in front, 2-0. Now the starting lineup on your screen for the Atlanta Braves, as announced by manager Freddie Gonzalez. Set to face these guys. He's been an all-star as both an American Leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Eric Young Jr. will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
And he misses here. No, called a strike on the inside corner. Wow, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat. And that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, maybe he had a little bit of a concern that they were going to call that one a strike, too.
The 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Chase Peterson.
Jace Peterson will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. 3-2, here it comes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Freddie Freeman will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Check by Heron. Now the pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Well, apparently the game plan is to try to test the catcher's arm out early, but it's not going to pay off for him here as a good throw down to third gets him by a pretty wide margin.
He's set. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Jordany Valdespin leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Jordany Valdespin.
Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double.
And An ideal start to the inning here out of the number 8 spot. He's into second on the double. Now you've got your pitcher due next, so you can either put the bunt on, or they could even think about showing bunt, draw the corners in, and then letting him swing away.
Dan Herron will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt out of Herron, as it looks like a good one. Barehanded, only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Ichiro now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
He's ready, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this is past Johnson down the line. It's a fair ball, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
You'll see this again. This pitch bunches him up, and he kind of jams himself here, but he manages to get the barrel of the bat in front of it, and he drives home that run from third.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. From the stretch. And a pitch out here, but Ichiro's not going anywhere yet.
1-1.
The 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
A 2-1 offering. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, and that'll get down out there. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Yeah, taking an awful aggressive turn there around second base. The problem was that this ball was really hit way too hard for him to have much of a shot at making it. They get him out easily at third.
Here's Michael Morse now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Ready now on 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Let's go, Bray.
1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead this one 3-0. Kelly Johnson will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Here it comes. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Melvin Upton Jr. will be the batter. Stepping in now, Melvin Upton Jr. This is foul right side. The pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Jose Constanza.
Jose Constanza will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Marcell Ozuna is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Martin Prado will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First offering on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle to Johnson for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Oh, and he's in a lot of pain out there and will be carried off the field by the training staff. I think it's safe to say he's likely to miss a significant amount of time because of this. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And coming up, the switch-hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Payoff pitch coming. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Constanza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Don Kelly is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Center field, number 30.
Christian Bethancourt will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Catcher, Christian.
Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Mike Foltynewicz will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1-1 on the way. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Jace Peterson will stand in now in a spot where just a well-placed single could make this a one-run ball game. He waits, now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner, but he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Donovan Solano will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Donovan Solano.
First pitch coming. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Now here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Therefore it is Johnson, and he's got it for the first out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box now, Jordany Valdespin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. The 1-1 home. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Three-two pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Dan Herron will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The pitch. And this is waved at and missed by Herron, and it doesn't look good for him, down 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And now a pitch on the way. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and it's still 3-1. Chris Johnson will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Baseman, Chris Johnson.
Now the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Here's Kelly Johnson. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. One 0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Kelly is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Melvin Upton Jr. will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And there's a good fastball from Herron. It's strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Now the pitch. Grounded, foul. Another 0-2 coming. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Pitch on the way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Jose Constanza will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Here's the first offering. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ichiro Suzuki will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In there, 0-1. And the pitch. At second, here's Johnson. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Christian Yelich will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Now the 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another 2-2 offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Michael Morse will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, as the lead remains 3-1. Christian Bethancourt will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch to him. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And there to handle it is Ichiro. 1 away.
Now batting.
Nick Markakis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mark Baker.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
The 1-1 now to Markakis. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that, especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the line.
Eric Young Jr. will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch on the way. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jace Peterson will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A look at Young, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Checked by Heron, now the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Kelly is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Don Kelly will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th.
Kelly.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-1. Fouled back. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Martin Prado now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. there, Akaros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. Here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these three pitches. And you can chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. Three different locations, each yielding the same result.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Gliding over to take this one is Ichiro, and that'll be out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Kelly Johnson come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
The pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Up with it now is Prado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Turner Field, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Donovan Solano will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Donovan Solano.
First offering on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
In now, Jordany Valdespin, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And now a pitch on the way. Chopper, foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row. It's given him a real lift out there.
Dan Herron will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now the first pitch. In there for strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That's foul.
Here's another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
The 2-2 coming. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
3-2, here it is. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time, and he winds up losing him.
Ichiro Suzuki will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. One pitch on the way. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced toward Johnson at second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Miami, and it's still 3-1. Melvin Upton Jr. will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I'd want to have a word or two myself.
Standing in now, Jose Constanza. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
The pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 1-2. Here's one for Valdespin at second. Throw to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the inning for Herron. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher,
Christian Bethencourt will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Good zip to the Herron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Now the 1-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Braves. Score holds, it's 3-1. Now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. James Russell will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 51, James Russell. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 15.
Christian Yelich will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Leading off for the Marlins, left fielder, Christian.
It's softly to the right side. And he'll get in there safely.
The batter, first baseman, Michael Morse.
Michael Morse will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready now. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 2-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Into the box, Don Kelly. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Comes set, now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's up to 19 stolen bases on the year. He's ready, now the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, at the very least, you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a 2nd out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
One, two. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight, just their sixth hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound, and he's going to make the call, so that's going to do it for Danny Herron. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Tony Watson will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Tony Watson.
Eric Young Jr. will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 home. Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. Well, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Mike Dunn will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jace Peterson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first offering. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. Barehanded pickup. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. You put it down to the left side of the infield, make the third baseman field it. He's only got 1 play, and that's the first base. Now 2 men are in scoring position with just 1 out.
Freddie Freeman will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch coming. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
And for a third base coach, that plays right on the border of, should I send him or should I not send him? But he makes the right decision here, and that run's going to score on the sacrifice fly.
Chris Johnson will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Comes set, now the pitch. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Set, now the pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Here comes the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Jim Johnson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Donovan Solano will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch on the way. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Into the box now, Jordany Valdespin.
No,
as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Again, a 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here comes a 2-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Danny Echeverria will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Kelly Johnson will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Second baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Johnson awaits the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes a 1-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Melvin Upton Jr. will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. First pitch to him. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. And now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
In now, Jose Constanza, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. The victory would belong to Dan Herron should the lead hold for him. And now a pitch on the way. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Bases are empty here with two men out. The 1-1. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. And don't change the channel yet as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
Well, it's not a game-tying home run, but it's the next best thing. As down by one, he makes it all the way to third here with a triple.
And it looks as though we'll have a pinch hitter here as Alberto Callaspo has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Two outs here with a runner at third. He waits. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Dan Herron. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 3-2. Good night from Atlanta.